Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people from across the world, welcome to 3S4! We are finally back on the server once again, at long last, and it is now time for us to get started on this brand new world. I'm just out here deforesting everything. It's been a crazy first couple of minutes. Josh and I have begun, and already we are having a lot of fun. He hopped off for the time being, just because he had to go for a little bit, but we have found so much stuff. As you can see, all this stuff in my inventory, we found 2 shipwrecks, along with a ruined nether portal, and I think I already found the perfect spot for my mega base. I am so excited for this, and I hope you are too. So let's see here. What was I going to do? Yes, I'm collecting wood. So, to give you an indication as to where everything is, we are on this little island. We spawned on this island that you are seeing right there. There's a chest over there. I don't know if you can see that right above my plus sign, but there's a chest there, and that's where spawn is. Our goal is going to actually be to build shops there, almost like a little capitalist society, you know what I mean? So we're going to build some shops there, and we're going to profit off of it, and we're kind of going to experiment with that whole thing, since I've been making shops in the past 2 seasons. So I feel like if everybody has their own shop, the amount of sales will definitely increase, not just for me, but for everybody else. So I think that'll be cool. But this is the island that I have agreed with Josh that we're going to build a starter base here. Not a shared starter base, but our own starter base. Okay? My skin is supposed to look like a jungle ancient chiefman kind of a thing. You know, it's like rugged cloak, but I have like the golden trim on the outside and everything like that. I can't take the helmet off because it has Curse of Binding. I wasn't very smart with that. But yes, this is the server. This is the absolute most greatest server world. This is the best world that I think we could have possibly gotten. Because all I wanted for this season was a jungle biome, and I think we found a jungle biome. But that spot right there looks like it'll be perfect for my mega base. What is my mega base, you may ask? I can't tell you. It's a secret, just like last season. But what I can tell you is what we did for the first couple of minutes while on this world. Here's what Josh and I did. Right over yonder. You see it?
Yeah.
Way out. Oh, but the sun's... Oh, gosh. We gotta be careful.
Alright.
Josh is like, alright, forget it. In we go.
Yeah. We might as well do it while we're here.
Yep.
This had a whole bunch of farming tools. Like, it had, like, carrots and...
Oh, wait. No, the
potatoes.
The one you were about to go into, I didn't raid. It had 10 iron ingots.
Oh.
This will be good to split. Alright, here, let's swim back to shore before we die.
Good idea. I have 10 coal. I just used it to make 16 torches. I still have 6 left.
Gotcha.
I don't know how that happened. There was only 2, right?
Yeah. Or no, I guess each one makes 4 torches.
But I have, like... I have 16 torches.
And
I have 4 coal, or 6 coal left.
That makes no sense. So you
Maybe some of this coal... oh, hold on. No, some of that coal was in the sunken ship, actually.
Oh, that makes sense.
Now that I remember. Now that I think about it.
So as you can see, we are off to a fantastic start on this brand new world, and I am so excited to begin this new adventure with y'all. I ruined the moment with y'all, didn't I? But in order to start a base on this main island, what we're going to have to do is chop down all of these trees. I had no plan for how I want this starter base to look, so I'm kind of just going to wing it, I think. When we eventually build the mega base, of course, I know exactly what I want to do for that. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to deforest this island just about completely, and then I will get back to you and we will start planning for what we're going to build. I have cleared out lots of this stuff. All these trees that were kind of hiding everything. And now the island looks a little bit more open. Oh, the sun's going down already. I have been brainstorming while I've been building this stuff. And I think I know kind of what I want to do for my starter base. Here's the odd part. It's going to be completely exposed to the elements. There's not going to be a roof. And I'm kind of going to dig underground. And it's going to be like a pit in the ground kind of a thing. Very similar to my base from 3S2. Remember when I made the Lars homestead? It's kind of going to be like that, except it's going to be made of wood and dirt and grass and stone, and it's going to look aesthetically awesome. That's the goal. Okay, I think this is a good start. This is a basic shape. It looks a little bit odd, but it just wraps around the edge of the island, and I'm going to dig down. My plan is to have like a staircase right about here, and it'll curve down in here, and then this will be my main living area. You probably think that it's not huge, and there's two reasons for that. Number one, I want to be able to build into the hillside, which, realizing now that there's a big water cave thing down under here, that might be tricky, but I'm digging down and into it. So I'll have enough space to live while I'm building my mega base. So how do I want to do this? Should I do it like a time lapse? Yeah. Let's bring on the first time lapse of the season. Do you kind of get what I was going for now? Maybe a little bit? Sort of? The little staircase wraps down here and then you're in the main area. Now, as you can see, this is where I was starting to get a little worried because there is the water down here. Okay, yeah, this isn't too bad because it doesn't look like it goes to anything significant. There is coal. Ooh, this actually goes... This was a bad idea. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're okay. 1 heart. I can live with that. Yeah, but anyways, that's my thought process. So we do have some coal, so I don't mind if I do. That's a valuable commodity right now. It's a valuable thing to have on the server early stage. Oh, come on! Right, as I was saying. Coal is a very valuable thing to have, right? Oh, no! One thing I want to do in this season is I want to give you guys a little bit better of an idea of why and how I build things the way that I do. So instead of doing time lapses all the times, I want to try and explain my thought process on the more interesting parts. The less interesting parts I'll time lapse, like digging deep, that's not interesting, but the texturing of things and the detailing of things I want to give you more of an idea of. And it will make the videos slightly longer as well. I feel like that would be more entertaining, to feel like you have a complete episode closer to 20 minutes long than to have, you know, like a 12-minute video and calling it an episode. If you watched my hardcore series that I did and I never finished, it digs down here and then I had a different kind of wood popping up. So that's what the dark oak is going to be for. It's not going to be a really clean transition. I just want it to feel like, you know, up and high in the sky and it's light and nice, and then dark deep down in here, and it's going to be ooh, very dark and damp and creepy, but also very homey because it's a home. While I've been recording and while I've been building off of camera, I have discovered something. So you can see what I've done, right? I have the stripped oak logs here, and I have the stripped dark oak logs. That's a mouthful too. I have them here. Now it looks all right, and I have the slabs here that lead down, but it feels kind of off. It needs another kind of wood, I think. And I'm thinking, what if we put birch at like the very, very top? You know what I mean? If I have birch wood at the very top, like this, like I do an extra layer and then I strip these. Forget that floating block there, but how does that look? I think that creates a more even flow, and it makes a little more sense. It's still a kind of ugly transition now that I look at it like this, but I think the addition of an extra kind of wood definitely makes a difference. So I'm going to have to go and collect some more. Oh, this has already grown. I'm going to have to collect some more birch wood, but fortunately there's a bunch of it over there. But there's another thing that I've noticed. Look at my tools here. You see my tools that I'm holding in my hand, like this one, and this one, and this one? They're getting low on durability. And if you come up here with me, and we take a look at what's inside my chest here, yeah, not much iron, with the exception of these few iron nuggets here, which equate to only 2 ingots. That's not enough for any of these tools except for the shovel. That means I need to go mining. I haven't gone mining yet this season. Everything that I've gotten has been from shipwrecks and from trees. Look at that! We got some iron. We're gonna collect some of this stuff for a little while. How about a time lapse of me collecting stuff? How does that sound? Time lapse of me collecting stuff. Let's do it. Here we go. Yes, that was the only cave that I found. There's no other caves on this island, so the only resources that I actually found was coal. I did find some sheep, and I was able to kill them, but yeah, that's all I got. And so now, I'm going to try and make it back to my base in one piece. Now that I'm recording, you want a crazy idea that I totally didn't tell you 5 seconds ago? What if I used my singular diamond on a jukebox?
Yes, do it.
No way. That's a great idea.
Noah's here too, everybody. Say hello. Noah is here.
We can jam out while we're working.
Give me a like.
Alright, here we go. Oh, Noah says give him a like. Alright, I did it. I wasted my singular diamond on a jukebox. Here we go.
Living that broke college kid life.
Absolutely. Now I don't have a diamond to my name. I need to get some dripstone for the top of my base, which I have not shown you the base yet, and now the music is no longer audible. I need to find a cave with dripstone in it. So as Josh and I have been playing, we have both encountered our first deaths, and they happened in almost exactly the same place. We found a big cave with some bad mobs. There's a jungle temple here, Josh!
Let's go!
Whoa! I didn't even
Is
see
it the same
it.
as a desert temple?
Essentially. I'm not waiting for another episode. I'm rating this right now. How does the levers work? Oh, like
Caleb has died.
that? Aw, that was no good. What's in this chest? A saddle, some bamboo, and some bones. Alright, this was not worth rating. It's been a second, and I have a friend. Look, it's like Wicket from Season 1. Say hello to Wicket 2.0, everybody. It was a very difficult process to get him. Here's some of the stuff that happened with that. Oh, there's parrots. I could get a... Oh, Wicket. Wicket. Wait. I'm determined to make you mine. Become mine. I punched you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I need seeds. How many seeds do you need? Holy cow, you were one greedy parrot. Alright, how about 3 seeds? What? Josh, I found the greediest parrot alive. He's the most stubborn animal I've ever seen before. Alright, I have 3 more seeds for you. This is, I think, your 12th seed. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm half tempted to end your life with my axe, although that would be not great for my children viewers in the audience here. Don't pay any attention to what I just said. I wasn't going to kill an innocent animal. No, we don't do that on Minecraft. At least he's not going anywhere. Oh my goodness.
He's getting free seeds.
Oh my goodness. How many... I want to know the stats for this. How much does it take to tame a parrot? On average. Because I've definitely exceeded that. Where are you? Have I lost you? No, I haven't. Here you go. No, he's flown away! Where did you go? I have no words. I've given up on the parrot business. I'm going to find a cave. So clearly, as you can see, it was a very difficult process to get him, and over the past hour or so, Josh and I have been dying a lot. Me definitely more so than him. But it's alright. It's alright. We survive. We survive. So what I want to do for the rest of this episode, I want to do a little bit more mining. I want to get an actual mine going, a mine that Josh and I can both use. And I also want to try and get the basics of this base complete. Not the entire thing, but just, you know, the very beginnings of it. I already put my bed down here, as you can see. And what do you think of this? What do you think of this? We have the stripped planks. I thought it would be better if we added a third one, like I said, like birch, and I think that actually turned out really, really well. Overall, it's not the greatest thing in the world. It almost looks like a giant cake with icing dripping down the sides. But who wouldn't want to live on a giant cake? This looks great. So, I want to do different rooms in here, so it's not just this. We need like a little storage room, and other than that, maybe an enchantment table or something like that. So I'm thinking like right here, if we build our storage room in the back, just build a nice little cozy room, and that can act as our way of storing things. And I'm completely out of blocks. And then maybe like over here we'll put a furnace thing. We could also dig a hole back here and build an enchantment table if we get enough diamonds for that. I don't have enough iron for armor yet, but that's why I want to go mining a little bit more later. Oh, actually, wait, no, I have 30. Let's make some armor. I think this looks much better. I look more professional now. I don't look like I'm just running around trying to get stuff done, right? So, yeah, let's dig a hole and get some chests and build some stuff. Okay, so I did a little thing. We come right down this way, and I have dug out this little room that I will be using as my temporary storage system. I think it looks pretty cool. I've mirrored the planks, as you can see, that are right here. These ones kind of reflect what's on the other side. I mean, this one doesn't, but it can be assumed that if this one drops down, then behind it, this one would drop down too. I like that little detail. Now, I could have used chests to go right here, but I decided to go for barrels because this is like the deep, dark areas. It's like a damp area of the island. We're literally going very much underground, and so I was like, okay, so to make it feel more like a cellar, I put these barrels here, and I think that looks really cool. And then we have this nice window that looks out over the ocean and a little bit of the jungle mainland. I think it looks really nice. I haven't put anything in the barrels yet. I still have to figure out a sorting system. But yeah, this is basically my starter base. We'll add a couple more additions to it, but I think it looks rather nice. There's one more thing that I'm going to have to do, because I didn't put a roof on here because I didn't want mobs to just be able to waltz in. Obviously, they can't unless it's a phantom, but they 100% can just walk down my staircase here. So I need to put some fence gates on top. And in addition to that, I want to test something. Give me just a second. Okay, the thing that I want to test out involves me going over to the jungle real quick. Now, this might be a really stupid idea, or it might be a genius idea. I don't really know how it's going to work yet. But my base looks really flat and uninteresting. If this doesn't work, I have another option that I might try. But it involves this. Yeah. All this bamboo right here. 12 bamboo? 12 bamboo, that works. We're going to take these 12 bamboo and we're going to go all the way over back to the base. And I'm going to see if I can actually put these on top of wood. Oh, I can't go right there. Alright, that's unfortunate. How about we watch a sunset? In the rain. The sun has already set. Okay, we're going to go to bed. The one downside to living in this place is that when it rains like this, it's just going to rain directly into my base. But you know what? I think that just adds to the feel of this. So if I add a little bit of extra birch logs to the side here, and then I put slabs on the top just to elevate it slightly, I think that would look really cool. Alright, I think I got a good idea of how this works. Let me take down these cobblestone blocks real quick, and then I'll give you a view from the other side. So it dips upwards, or not dips, it slants upwards in the back there. I haven't stepped back yet to look at it, But if we were to swim out here... Actually, I think that looks cooler. I do think that looks cooler. It's less blocky and flat, and it goes up a little bit. It's very subtle, and it almost looks like a foot or a shoe. But I just think that little extra curve adds a lot of character to it, and I'm pretty pleased with it. The last thing that I think we're going to do today is we are going to go on a little mining session, and then we can call it an episode. It's longer than a normal episode, but like I said, that is my goal. So let me establish a mine, and then we'll do a little time-lapse of it. Here we go. Well, I would say that was very successful. I got a good amount of gold, I got a bunch of redstone, I found another dungeon, and I got 5 diamonds to my name now. Went from 1 to none to 5. So this is enough for us to get a pickaxe and maybe a sword as well. We haven't had a sword yet this season. But I think this is a good place to call it an episode. Off camera, what I'm probably going to do is just sort out that storage system over there, and that's about it until we start episode 2. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching this first ever episode of 3S4, and I will see you next time.